Right, this will be part of double rehouse of two Ornithoctonus Aureotibilis is. Now, I think I can't remember what plural is in Latin, just is or yeah. Anyway, it is singular Ornithoctonus Aureotibilis. I can say that one all right. So it's an Asian tarantula. God, I can't remember what the golden fawn or golden fringed or something. Audio is, I believe, from aureus, which is gold or bronze. But anyway, it's that kind of color. I've got I think, a mature female, and these two are sort of grown on. So hopefully these will be part of a breeding project. What I'm going to do is, I think there's a big molt in this. It's not a spider, but I was just putting that there because I've got to throw out this soil anyway. So what we'll do is I think I can just lift off this top section and then reveal the Ornithoctonus. Was it Ornithoctonus? I can't. Anywho, let's make a start. And it's going in. I'll show you the enclosure it's going in a sec. I think I'm not going to put any kind of thing on the top because they just tend to make a funnel and disappear. So I might just make a little starter hole so that it can kind of just hopefully go down there, and then it'll make a funnel. I'll show you the adult. What I'm going to try and do, I'll do a feeding vid. I'm going to do these two. So there's going to be, two vids in total of rehouses, and then I'm going to do a feeding vid of what I can feed. That might actually be a week or so so there might be a bit of a delay because I've just actually fed quite a few of them and I didn't think of doing the video. So yeah, it'll just be two rehousing for the near future. Anyway, I'm watering on. So let's just pause this a sec. Okay. So I'm going to take out the water dish. Put that to one side. Just make sure the tea is nowhere dodgy. Just check underneath. Could be stuck. I particularly want to be bitten. Oh, there's a roach in there. I believe this one molted because, oh, there it is. I believe this little one molted because I put a worm in here the other day and the worm has gone. Somebody is moving. Just I'll get you out. It's very dark in here. You can't really see at the moment. So let me just reposition. It's God, it is so dark in that corner. I'm using a crappy light at the moment. I need to. Well, that's slightly better. You can just make out the legs. We'll try and tickle this one into the light and then get it into another nice sort of moist. Oh, there you go. Let's have a little look at this one. Again, these are Asian teas, so you don't really want to handle these little guys in case they nip you. They're there. So far, I've found most Asian teas are generally very kind of sort of skittish, really. Especially, well, these Ornithoctonuses are very, they don't seem to do any threat posture or anything like that. Now I'm going to try and scoop it. sometimes it's actually easier to scoop underneath. You don't want to be there. So yeah, sometimes they're really annoying because they really don't want to go. You don't want to squish them. That could be useful. Looking good, actually. Looking quite cute. Abdomen looks good. So this is kind of... Hello, sweetie. Are you coming out? Oh, yeah, nice little size. There you go. What we're going to do is lift... There you go. Don't know whether that abdomen's... why won't that get off? Oh, this is annoying. Why is it stuck? Gently does it. And there is one of my Ornithoctonus Aureotibilis. Now, I'm not sure if that's molted or not. I think it has. But lighting isn't quite working out there, but you can kind of... Yeah. They do this, they just go very kind of still, and bit of a pain in the arse because, as you can see, or as you might have seen there, they kind of, when they crunch up like this, you can't really tickle them, or they won't move. They're very reluctant to move. I had the same issue with what they called P. rufuses. I sold them recently, but I couldn't get them out the damn cork bark. And I sold them. I think I sold them still inside the cork bark, but I got them out before I sold them, and then had a look at them, and then they were just sort of hanging out on the edge, and they just do this. So I'll leave this one to it, and I'm sure in a couple of days I'll put it out the way. In fact, yeah, I'll leave it overnight, and then I might put a... Oh, in fact, actually, no, I'll leave. I think it's just had a worm, so I'll leave it a night and then put a worm in a couple of days. So yeah, on to the next one, which is probably going to be the same as this. So we're doing the second Ornithoctonus Aureotibilis today, but this is the first one, which is overnight. It's done that little hole. Well, I'm going to put the hole already there, but there's a little bit of webbing, if you can make it out, just by there, and it's down in there, I think. Yeah, I can see a little leg. So mission successful. We can leave this for a couple of days and then put another worm in. Because I was reading the other day that some species of tarantula, I think it's actually a velvet spider, loses 7% of its actual body weight when it does its first web. So they definitely expend, I mean, 7% isn't that much, but they, expend a bit of energy. So and I believe this one's just molted. So yeah, a couple of days, and we can feed it a worm. Might come out actually, so I'm going to try and catch the feed. We've got a set up here for the second one. It's quite moist at the moment. I don't know if you can make out the sides are quite moist, so I'm just letting it air out a bit. And again, I've got to dig out the next... It's quite a large water dish actually. What if I might... I should be alright, considering that they're only about half an inch or so. That'll be good for another 6 months. Anyway, I'm not too fussed rehousing, really. It doesn't take that long. So, let's have a look at the next one. Right. Hopefully this one isn't going to jump out. Ooh. And this one's done rather a cool, massive, huge, great big web funnel. Obviously it didn't probably... yeah, maybe it didn't like the height. But it's kind of thrown up the substrate and then kind of webbed it all and then made this tunnel, which I wonder if we can try and tickle it out if it comes out for a feed. Sometimes they do come out. We're going to try and I'm going to try and show you at the end of this rehousing vid the bigger female I've got, which I believe is a female. Yeah, actually, I think I bought it as a female, but I've managed to get them to come out once, and also my lividum I've managed to get out once. That's another similar, not as it's more aggressive, the lividum, cobalt blue. No, this one isn't coming, unless it hasn't molted. But I believe it had a worm the other day. Anyway, we're going to dig it out. I'm going to press pause, dig it out, and then I'll show you the tea when it's ready to move into the other enclosure. Right, 10 or so minutes later, we have the little sausage. Beautiful, beautiful little Ornithoctonus. Possibly more beautiful than the other one. And now where's he gone? No, there you go. This one seems to be a bit more feisty, which is good, because I hate almost sort of, there you go. Eat. Come on, you little sausage. Doesn't want to, they never really want to play ball. Very, very kind of reluctant to move, but gorgeous little tarantulas, absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to try and get this one in. As you can see, it's not huge, so the thing I'm putting it in should be good for another couple of molts at least. Big old water dish. Oops, don't want to knock it off, that wouldn't be good. It's probably about 3-4 inches of subs, so I think it'll be fine. Now, I'm just thinking whether to reduce the size of that water dish actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put 2 smaller ones in the corner. Right, hang on a sec. Right, so I've got some shot glasses in the corner, and I've watered down. You can see that right side is fairly moist, but the rest is kind of dry, so shouldn't be too bad. I mean, the lid it's got quite a bit of airflow, and now I want to get this little. Problem is they never want to come out, so I often find the best way of doing it is oh crap, what have I done with the right, is often actually spooning. It's my technique called spooning them in. Basically, get a spoon underneath them and then just got to scoop them up with a little brush. Actually, you can't see what I'm doing at the moment. I'm in the corner, really. Oh, God, you little sausage. Right, are we scooped up under you? We have. Aha. And there is one scooped little sausage. Little Ornithoctonus. And then we just plump him down. Of course, he doesn't want to go now. There you go. It's always nerve-wracking because when you're moving these little teas that don't want to move, you think you kind of squashed them, and of course they don't want to move, and you don't want to hurt their little legs. But that one should be fine. The other one's okay. It's done quite a lot of webbing just in a night, so I wish the colours would come out a little bit more. I've got to work on my light actually. Absolutely beautiful. As I said, my female. I'm going to try and see if she'll come out now for a couple of worms. I'll put them on the edge of the enclosure. And if she feeds soon, then I'm going to rehouse her at some point soonish, and then I might look for a male. And then one of these two, if they turn into a male, I can use them because they're not from the same sack. And then I might have a spare female, or might try and breed 2 or 3 of them. whatever type thing. I really like the species. I mean, they're not really hardly, well, you don't really see them. In fact, no, I don't see them at all. But they're actually stunning to look at, and they're pretty easy going, and they make cool webs, and they're just just fun and really attractive when you get to see them. So right, let's see if we can feed the female. If you don't see that video, it means I haven't been able to feed her, and it'll just be the end of this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Right, so attempt to feed my larger Ornithoctonus Aureotibilis. And we're going to put a couple of worms on this lovely, you can see the big kind of funnel web that she, I think it's a she, has done. I think, yeah, should be a she. Yeah, it's a she, because I bought it as a she. Female, sorry. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Stay there. Oh, you bastard. Stick. Oh, you little buggers. God damn it. Oh, she's coming. She's hungry. So keep an eye on this worm. Whoa. Super. Where's that other worm gone? There she goes. I'm going to give her another worm. Going to put it near the hole for her. Oh, her abdomen's looking quite good. I think she's probably up for a male. I'm going to have a look. Come on, sweetie. This is quite good fun. I haven't ever shown you this one, I think. Oh, this is a real pleasure. Oh, she got spooked. No, I don't like that worm. What I'll do is I think I'll just crush another two. Her abdomen doesn't look that big, so I'm gonna give her that one. Let's see if she'll come for one more. Oh yeah, cool. She seems happy enough in here, so I might leave her in here rather than rehouse. She's looking really healthy. And yeah, it's the first time I've been able to get her out like this for about a year, I think. So I'm gonna have a look at the size of males, and yeah, get one in. Might give her another feed, judging on that abdomen, because I haven't seen her actually come out to eat for a while. I did chuck in a couple of roaches and I can't see them. So and anyway, a bit tricky actually to breed her, considering where she is. She could sort of jump over the side. But she's got an absolute mouthful of worms there. Yikes. I need a name. What should we call her? So yeah, answers on a postcard. She is beautiful. Let's have a little look at her. Oh, she's doing some webbing with her bum. Oh, this is a real treat. I haven't seen her for... Oh. There's her abdomen. Yeah. I would say not on the old... Oh, look, she's webbing. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, she's definitely having a web. Yeah, I'd say that abdomen isn't massive, but it isn't tiny. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and breed. See what happens anyway. But yeah, I could just let the footage roll. Really, this is fascinating stuff. But yeah, I want to get this lid on and leave her to a meal. Here she goes again. Hello, sweetheart. So yeah, really cool species. I love them, and I've got 2 more of these. So hopefully, the plan is to breed them, and then obviously I can maybe move one of them on to a friend or something. Right, cheers.